Kay Sotto umaasa lang talaga kung papasahan ng mga kakampi. Kung hindi siya gagawa ng sariling sikap malabo siyang makakuha ng magandang laro. Limitado na nga lang ang oras niya, madalas hindi talaga siya napapasahan. Wala talagang nakadesign na play para kay Sotto ang coach na si Bruton. Kaya ang speculation ng mga Pinoy na ating mga kababayan ay ginawa lang talagang pang-marketing si Sotto. Dahil alam naman natin masyadong malaki ang passion ng mga Pinoy sa larong basketball lalo na kung isang Pinoy ang nakikitang naglalaro sa malaking liga rin na NBL.
Fans love him as well down there.
He's going straight to the stripe, the big fella. On the flight from LA to Phoenix, he was in just a regular economy seat. No exit off. I was sitting behind him.
Here at the exit aisle, didn't give up, Liam.
It's crazy how Liam didn't even give him his business seat. Isn't that wild?
And you know the funniest bit, he had his legs all across the aisle, both of them, both legs, and he fell asleep.
Wow.
So everyone trying to find the conveniences throughout the flight had to just sort of work their way over it.
Sotto. Deep in the clock, the jack jumpers, and they lose it. Sotto hands it off. Randall.
Great job from Kanya coming in. Gets a deflection, gets a steal, runs down, draws a foul. Fans love him as well down there.
He's going straight to the stripe, the big fella. On the flight from LA to Phoenix, he was in just a regular economy seat. No exit off. I was sitting behind him.
Here at the exit aisle, didn't give up, Liam.
It's crazy how Liam didn't even give him his business seat. Isn't that wild?
And you know the funniest bit, he had his legs all across the aisle, both of them, both legs, and he fell asleep.
Wow.
So everyone trying to find the conveniences throughout the flight had to just sort of work their way over it.
Sotto drops both shots, and the margin. Sotto played the 23 games last season. He's first in the NBL, averaged 7.5 points per game, 4.5 rebounds.
I was really surprised he didn't get any tick in that first half. Throwing him out here, and CJ Bruton trying to find a spark.
Well, if the 36ers can get the margin into single figures before three-quarter time, we might have a game on our hands, but Rashard Kelly has other ideas. And that is huge! If that doesn't get them going, nothing will. Randall from long range.
That's the old Kobe Bryant triangle. Get out of there, just ISO walk down.
3-second differential between game and shot clock. Weeks. The second look, Kelly. It goes.
Gee, that hurts, doesn't it?
That was a very handy bucket for the Jack Jumpers heading into three-quarter time. It's the Jack Jumpers leading by 13 points, but Craig Randall, has he found his range? Can he do something special in the final quarter to ignite the 36ers? It's all ahead of us.
Hey, just call your gents, young fella. Let's stick together here.
A little bit of time with the team will help. I think understanding your role is obviously to be a scorer, but at the same time, the turnover right here.
Drimmick puts it up. It was well read by McDonald as Cleveland was looking for the dunk.
Yeah, you got to understand that there's a lot of horses out there for Adelaide with a lot of scoring power. So when the ball doesn't come through your hands a few times, or you don't see the looks you think you should be getting, or you just make a shot, and maybe it's the discussion about starting the fourth quarter on the bench. Whatever it is, you just got to understand it's a long season. There's plenty of time to kind of play into a nice rhythm and understand your role.
Cleveland, Drimmick, McCarron, Sotto, and Detch out there for the.
Talked about Sotto and his lack of minutes. Tough matchups, no real matchup for him here against Tasmania. Look, guarding the really versatile Rashard Kelly, who hit back-to-back jumpers to end that third quarter.
Zach White draws the foul.
We saw these smaller lineups from Tassie and the influence it had last weekend against Brisbane, who ended up with Baines and Froling and Gack, all their big bodies on the bench throughout that last part of that game, because the Jackies go small, they can all shoot from the perimeter, put it on the deck. becomes really tough to guard.
And they're tough. You know, you get in the lane. If they're going to foul you, they're going to foul you. They're going to put you to the line. They understand they bump on the weak side. You roll down, you're looking for the ball, and then you've got a Bairstow forearm to the chest, or you've got a McVeigh shoulder. They're very good at imposing their physicality, and that's what gets them those extra few possessions and gets a few teams kind of riled up as we're seeing right now.
So Karen, Detch, it's well short. Sotto, I'll get it to go. That body language of Randall. Any concerns there? I mean, you look at Josh Magette, for example, last week against Brisbane, and his animation when he wasn't on the court, and his level of support for his teammates. Looks slightly individualistic there, I'd have to say.
Look, he's a great player. He's going to be fine. I think it's the graining out period for him. As we said before, it's just about understanding your role, knowing when coach is going to put you in, take you out, what he sees. But you're right, you've got to support your teammates, good, bad, or ugly. You've just got to be there by their side and know that they're your brothers in arms and they're your family. You know, you've got to take care of each other. And when it's not rolling for you, or you feel like it is, you've still got to support the guy next to you. Sometimes it's a bit of a hit to the ego, but to be great and to be a successful team, we're seeing it with Tasmania. They're doing a great job of supporting each other no matter who's hot.
So McCarron goes to the line. Milton Doyle checks back in. Trimmy, not the biggest man there, but got the rebound for the 36ers. Second chance here. McCarron, yes!
Giving them a little pretty well so far this season, but yeah, it's the inconsistencies. But sometimes you just need that fire lit underneath you just a little bit to wake you up and say, you know what, I'm a great basketballer. I've been for a long time. And tonight's been a performance.
Magette, downhill, Rashad Kelly! Oh, yes! He's looking for fans to celebrate with. He forgot he was on the opposition floor.
He did manage to find a hand.
He got one in there, didn't he?
Good kick ahead from Magette. Caught him in stride and then bang! Through the contact above the rim.
18 points for Rashad. Look at his minutes as well. 26 minutes. That's exactly what Scott Roth was forecasting. We need to give this guy more time on the floor. And he's delivering.
I'm going to give a shout out to Phil on the baseline. The gentleman with the light jeans and the bald head. That's who tapped him up. And I know that fella. He's a friend of ours.
36ers fan?
Oh, he's a fan of basketball.
Okay.
But, good job, man. Better get your touches up. We'll get him a game ball.
That's worth celebrating, worth acknowledging.
Yeah.
Very impressed that you knew him. If we could just hone in on a few other members of the crowd.
Yeah.
Just how well Mitch Creek knows the constituents of the Adelaide 36ers.
Great D.
What he's calling everywhere there.
Home and living in this arena now, going in and seeing all the banners hung up and a lot of the legends going to the games. Ken Cole, obviously sitting courtside. Big shout out to you, Ken, mate. We love you. We hope you're doing well. Speak frequently on the phone when we can, and I know as soon as Ken calls, I got to scratch the rest of the afternoon. We sit down and I put on a cup of tea, slow brew that thing, and we start talking. So, mate, we absolutely love you. We hope you're doing well. What a legend.
There he is.
There he is. Always dapper.
Coached the team to its first championship in 1986. Al Green's in the house as well tonight, so everyone's rolled out to see the 36ers. They'll be back. I'm sure the 36ers will be back. This is just a bit of a sluggish start to their season where they're expected to do big things and place those expectations on themselves. As the Pasu is getting a couple of late minutes. I don't even think the Jack Jumpers would have, in their wildest dreams, thought they'd come to 36's home floor, produce a performance like this. White shot, just a little long. The 36ers going forward as well, Liam, is going to be improving their record on the road. So 2024 wins, 10 losses Bairstow pops it up.